Coach, thank you. We have playoff football and bone-chilling playoff football at that in the city of brotherly love at Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Hey, Alpha!
47 is the mic. 47 is the mic. It's out.
Clear. Lead River. Lead River.
Throwing to start the drive. Bell. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Buying time to his left. And complete to Zach Ertz. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now the first carry for Ty Montgomery. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here we go, dude. Here I come. 31's the mic.
To throw on second down. Bell. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 27-yard line. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 27. Back to throw. Bell. That's caught by Jackson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Bell escaping the pressure right. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And now it's blocked, but he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry about it. It's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's why I was just going to say first quarter. We'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax. Whoa.
Bad move.
Here we go. Set. 90 Wolf.
Let's go, Wolf.
Barkley on first down, going to work his way forward only for about a couple there. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go, let's go. Here we go.
Hustle, hustle. Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 8. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7.
Mike's 4-2. Mike's 4-2.
Hey, rock it. Get it.
On play action, they'll throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 41-yard line. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan. So, and he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Hey, orbit.
Hey, pick your game up. Mike's 42. Mike's 42. Record. Check. 42's the Mike. Check. 42.
Back to throw. Finds his tight end, Ingram. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
Hey, team 6.
Whip. Watch the whip. 42's the Mike. 42's the Mike. I smell fear in that offense.
They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
60 or. Go.
Mike 53. Mike.
Ready?
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He completes it to Tate. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Now Saquon Barkley, a man who played collegiately here in the Keystone State. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Eagles.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Mike 42. Watch the curl.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Eagles.
Ready, bricks.
Giants nothing.
Hey, high 7.
Mike 42. They gonna need some therapy after this. Mike's 4-2. Know your job. Hey, Mike's 42. Don't get nervous. Mike 42.
2nd and 4. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Fletcher Cox able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
3rd and long.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
Check 42's the Mike. Check 42's the Mike. Double dog. That's the way. 42's the Mike. 42.
5.
He'll look to throw. Tate bringing it in for the Giant touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, They use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
We got three, fellas, we got three.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Bravo!
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Bell. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Aguilar has it. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 30 yards there. And, of course, the first down as well. Back to throw. Bell.
And that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field, you take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Hey, Echo.
2nd and 13. The tight end, Rhett Ellison, with it. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That one caught by Ellison. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Saquon Barkley. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike 42, check, Mike 42. Watch the curl. Mike 42. In your face.
Fire.
They'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Let's go, deep, tighten up. Let's go.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Brandon Graham just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Mike's 42. Mike's 42. It's been a long day for you. Mike 42.
He'll look to throw. It's hauled in by Shepard. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
60 or.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. I got it. 53's Mike.
Now.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
On the set.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, Orvin.
Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53. Check.
61. Matchbox light.
Hey, watch the ship.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 3.
They'll look to throw here. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Tate. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. This quarterback now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Throwing to start the drive. Bell. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Bell eluding the pressure right. Open man is Arcega-Whiteside. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC Wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC Wildcard bout. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
The end result, 21 yards. Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Steps away. He's got the first down here inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down.
4 down. 31's the mic.
From the gun, Bell. And Jeffrey's got it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. On 1st and goal, Howard. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Howard. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll try to run for it with Howard. And Howard stopped short. He didn't get there. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal? And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man right side is Ingram. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Let's go, defense.
Now back to throw. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
We ain't giving him nothing. Hey, box truck, box truck.
2nd and 3. This is Shepard on the catch. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
Let's go now. 8, read.
Check 53, Mike. Switch.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A 5-yard touchdown run. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Rosas good with the extra point. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. This one taken from the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
31.
On first down, Bell. Flush to his right. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
31's the mic. Rip right, rip right.
Hey, Zeus.
Here we go. 31's the mic. Get in the way.
Now.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bell looking deep downfield. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Bell. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Marcus Golden picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Escaping the pressure right. And that's complete to Jeffrey. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Back to throw. Bell. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 6. Rolling to his right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 12-yard line. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Leo.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Check.
From the gun, Bell steps away to his left. And that is caught. It's Aguilar for the Eagle touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Go. Hey, lock it.
Check 6 guys.
Operating from the gun. Bell being chased out left. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Hey, I 7.
Nice 42. There's a party now. Mike 42. No gain on this defense. No gain.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
You ready?
53. Check 53. Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
Now.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
80 weapons. Bravo.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he finds Penny. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
On the ball. Ready?
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Brandon Graham in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon.
Hey, Alpha.
I'm coming after you. '42 the mic, boy. 42. 42 the mic. Watch twist.
Hey, Charlie.
Twist. 42's the mic. 42's the mic. You ain't got nothing.
He'll look to throw. It's caught. Shepard. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal.
Number 53, Mike 53. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. 53 to Mike. 53.
Back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike,
He's back to throw. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
16 yards.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. 47's the Mike, boy. 47. Check, 47. Get your swarm on. Mike's 47. Mike's 47. Check.
From the gun, Bell. Flushed out right. Deep ball for Jeffrey. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only 1 period is played. We can call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his tight end, Ingram. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
I got you. Mike's 42. Mike's 42.
Check it out.
Back to throw now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Ready?
3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. He don't know no better.
So Mike 42, Mike 42. You don't want none better.
Ready?
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a 1st down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up, but in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 10 yards, good for a Giant 1st down. They go with the ground game, pick up the 1st, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone, all right? You don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues. A 1st down run by Barkley, unsuccessful, as he won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. He already has 2 sacks to his credit, now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a 2nd guy. Maybe you just out-and-out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible, because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
60 Pittsburgh. Go.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's going to be caught, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Philly.